Hey everyone, it's Mark. In this video, I'm going to list 100 different trivia facts about Pokemon, more specifically the Pokemon anime. Over on my Twitter account, @EliteTrainerM, every single day I post a new Pokéfact, which is basically a fun fact about the Pokemon anime, and each week I focus on a specific series, character, or Pokemon. If you haven't checked out the first video in this series and you want to listen to 100 more Pokemon facts, click on the link that's currently in the top right. Then, come on over to Twitter and follow me @EliteTrainerM. I'll leave the link to that in the description, and follow along with each of the new facts every single day from here on out. Let's not waste any more time and get started with fact number 1. Number 1. Dawn was the first of Ash's friends to challenge a gym leader as well as battle an Elite Four member. In the Diamond and Pearl series, Dawn had a match against Lucian with her Weasel, which of course was later traded to Ash, and later in the series, Dawn had a 3-on-3 battle against Malie just before Ash had his gym battle against her. Speaking of Weasel, fact number 2. Weasel and Aipom are the only Pokemon that Ash's friends have traded between one another. Number 3. Brandon is the only Generation 3 Frontier Brain to appear in the Pokemon anime outside of the Advanced Generation series. Number 4. Speaking of Frontier Brains, Palmer is the only Generation 4 Frontier Brain to make an appearance in the anime. 5. Ash and Paul's battle at Lake Acuity is the only time a full battle has ever occurred in the anime outside of the Pokemon League. 6. Misty and Brock returned in the Sun and Moon series for the first time since Misty's appearance right before the Battle Frontier saga in the Advanced Generation series, and since Brock left Ash's team at the end of the Diamond and Pearl series. 7. Sun and Moon had the first episode banned in the English dub of the anime since the original series. Sun and Moon episode 64 holds this distinction, in which Ash tried to dress up like a Passimian, but in doing so, he closely resembled someone wearing blackface, which caused episode 64 to be the first episode banned for the English dub since episode 250 back in the original series, which featured the old design of Jinx. 8. Sun and Moon is the only series that Ash didn't wear a jacket or a hoodie. It's also the first series that he didn't wear full-length pants. 9. The Alola League was the first Pokemon League conference that Ash has won. Of course, he's won both the Orange League as well as the Battle Frontier, but the Alola League is the first Pokemon League conference that he's won, which is when you have a tournament against the other trainers to determine the winner of the Pokemon League. 10. Ash left his Incineroar, Lycanroc, Rowlet, and Melmetal at Professor Kukui's house when he left Alola at the end of the Sun and Moon series. 11. Ash's Poipole was his first Pokemon to evolve off-screen. 12. Ash's Electrium Z permanently changed to a Pikachunium Z after he used it in the exhibition match against Professor Kukui. The other two times that they used this Z move, the Z Crystal reverted back to its original form. However, as you can see in the image on the right, the Z ring that Ash keeps in his room in Pokémon Journeys shows that the Z Crystal is permanently changed to a Pikachunium Z. 13. X and Y is the shortest series of the anime, containing only 140 official episodes. 14. Half of Ash's Kalos team were flying types, that being Talonflame, Hawlucha, and Noivern. 15. X and Y is the only series that Ash didn't use a grass-type Pokemon in his team. At the time of the recording, Ash has not caught a grass-type in Pokemon Journeys yet, but maybe he'll catch Grookey? Maybe? 16. XY is the only series where Ash fully evolved each of his new Pokemon. This meant all of his Kalos team were all fully evolved, excluding Pikachu. 17. XY was the first series since the original series that Ash lost to multiple gym leaders. It took Ash 2 tries to beat Viola as well as Wolfric. 18. XY was the first series that none of Ash's past Pokemon or friends reappeared at any point. 19. Karina temporarily traveled with Ash's group for 5 episodes in XY. 20. Ash tried to release Pikachu. In episode 39 of the anime, Pikachu's Goodbye, Ash actually attempted to release his best friend. Thankfully, Pikachu refused. 21. Ash's Bulbasaur can use Whirlwind. Okay, not really, but back in the day, the English dub of the anime was littered with mistakes like this, such as Ash telling Bulbasaur to blow it away, which was translated to Whirlwind somehow. 22. Before the iconic episode Bye Bye Butterfree, Ash had actually traded away his Butterfree. Fortunately, he traded back for it by the end of the episode. 23. Pikachu's favorite food is ketchup. 24. Ash had a crush on Giselle. Giselle was a character of the day from episode 9, The School of Hard Knocks, and to date, sorry Misty, sorry Serena, this is the only girl that Ash has ever openly showed romantic feelings towards. 25. Jessie and James were in the Bridge Bike gang and went by the names Big Jess and Little Jim. Nice training wheels, James. 26. Ho-Oh was the first Generation 2 Pokemon to appear in the Pokemon anime when it made its cameo appearance at the end of the first episode. 27. Dragonite is the first Pokemon that Ash has caught from a previous generation since he caught Gligar in the Diamond and Pearl series. 28. Journeys is the first series that Ash only has one traveling companion, and also it's the first series that he hasn't traveled with a girl. 29. Journeys is the first series to take place in more than 2 regions. 30. Journeys is the first series that Ash wore shorts as part of his usual outfit. 31. Journeys was the first series during which the anime had to go on hiatus since the original series following the infamous Pokemon Shock incident. 32. Journeys is the first series that Team Rocket has had an actual Pokedex, whereas previously, James used to carry cards or some other device that could identify Pokemon. 33. Goh's Scorbunny evolved faster than any of Ash's friends' Pokemon previously, taking just 17 episodes into Pokemon Journeys to evolve into Reboot. 34. Best Wishes is the only series that Team Rocket didn't appear in every episode. 35. Ash saw Giovanni in Best Wishes for the first time since Mewtwo Returns. 36. Best Wishes is the only series that none of Ash's starter Pokemon fully evolved. 37. Best Wishes started the trend of a new art style accompanying each new series. In this example, you can see that the Diamond and Pearl eyes on the left are much different from the eyes in the Best Wishes series on the right. 38. Nurse Joy and Officer Jenny got new designs for the first time in Best Wishes. 39. Ash permanently recalled Charizard from the Charisific Valley towards the end of the Best Wishes series, and this was the first time that he was left at Professor Oak's lab. 40. Helioptile and Go-Goat were the first Generation 6 Pokemon to appear in the anime when they appeared in Best Wishes episode 134, The Journalist from Another Region. 41. Pikachu destroyed May's bike just like it did with Misty's. Thankfully, May didn't hold as big of a grudge as Misty did. 42. Before Jigglypuff had reappeared in the Sun and Moon series, its last appearance was in the 39th episode of the Advanced Generation series. 43. Even though he's supposed to be a Rock-type gym leader, Bonsly was actually the first new Rock-type Pokemon that Brock caught in the anime. 44. Misty released her Togepi, which was newly evolved into a Togetic, in the 45th episode of the Advanced Generation series. 45. Agatha was the temporary gym leader at the Viridian Gym, and she actually had a practice match against Ash, which got him noticed by Scott and allowed him to enter the Battle Frontier Challenge. 46. Who's That Pokemon was switched to Pokemon Trainer's Choice during the Advanced Generation series. 47. Munchlax was the first Generation 4 Pokemon to appear in the anime, making its debut in the 7th movie, Destiny Deoxys, and later a different Munchlax was caught by May in the 117th episode of the Advanced Generation series. 48. In his own words, Ash had to send about 1 million postcards in order to win his hat from the Pokemon League Expo giveaway. 49. Ash only won 3 Kanto Gym badges legitimately, which is when he beat Lieutenant Surge, Koga, and Blaine. The other 5 badges were either given to him or he earned them in an unorthodox way. 50. Jigglypuff actually stole its iconic marker/microphone from Ash's bag in its debut episode. 51. Meowth taught himself to walk and talk like a human in order to impress Meowsy. The first word that he ever understood was rocket. This is part of the reason that he ended up joining Team Rocket. 52. Todd Snap took a picture of Ash getting carried by an Aerodactyl in the episode in which his Charmeleon evolved into Charizard. This picture actually got Todd Snap a little bit of fame and money. 53. You can qualify for the Pokemon League by passing a test. Ash actually attempted to take this test, and let's just say he's better off earning badges the normal way. 54. A full year in the anime had passed between episodes 2 and 63. Although time is largely ignored in the Pokemon anime, in the episode in which Ash wins his Viridian City gym badge, he mentions that it had been a year since he left Viridian City the first time. 55. Pikachu is the only electric-type Pokemon that Ash has ever had. 56. Pikachu holds the record for the single most moves used by a single Pokemon throughout the course of the anime, that being 19. Albeit, this number includes both Z moves as well as max moves. 57. Pikachu's Pokeball has only physically appeared in 6 episodes of the anime. 58. Pikachu has knocked out the most legendaries of any single Pokemon in the anime. Pikachu defeated Regice, Silvally, and Tapu Koko, and it knocked out Latios, albeit that one was a draw. 59. When it defeated Karina's Mega Lucario in the Shalor City gym battle, Pikachu became the first Pokemon in the anime to defeat a Mega Evolved Pokemon without having Mega Evolved itself. 60. Pikachu is the only Pokemon that Ash has used in every gym battle in a single region. This took place in Johto, when Pikachu was used in all 8 battles in which Ash won a gym badge. 61. Pikachu refuses to evolve into Raichu. Ash has offered to use a Thunderstone on it multiple times, but it has always refused. 62. Before Ash had caught his Charmander, it had been abandoned by a trainer named Damien, who thought it was too weak to use. 63. Ash lost in his first Pokemon League challenge because of Charizard's disobedience when it refused to fight against Richie. 64. Charizard began to obey Ash after he stayed up all night caring for it in episode 105, Charizard Chills, which took place during the Orange Island saga. 65. Although Pikachu holds the record for the most victories against legendary Pokemon, Charizard was actually the first Pokemon to defeat a legendary in the anime, when it defeated Nolan's Articuno to win Ash the Knowledge symbol in the Battle Frontier saga. 66. Charizard became Charla's bodyguard. Charla is Liza's own personal Charizard in the Charisific Valley, and Charizard eventually became her own personal bodyguard in a bit of a romantic couple. 67. Charizard has used 18 different moves in the anime. I'd argue this is actually more impressive than Pikachu's 19, given that these are 18 unique moves and none of them are Z moves or max moves. 68. Charizard last appeared in the Best Wishes series when Ash recalled it from the Charisific Valley before leaving it at Professor Oak's lab. 69. Nice. Froakie was owned by multiple trainers before Ash caught it. This makes her Ninja the first Pokemon that Ash has owned that had more than one previous trainer. 70. Froakie used its Frubbles as an extra form of attack or defense. This was kind of like a 5th move in its arsenal. 71. Greninja is Ash's only water-type starter Pokemon that ever fully evolved. 72. Bonnie created the term Ash Greninja, which is how they refer to the bond phenomenon as experienced between Ash and Greninja. 73. Ash and Greninja are in perfect sync during the bond phenomenon. This means that while Ash can see Greninja's point of view, he also feels its pain and exhaustion. 74. Greninja is depicted as the hero of the village in the Ninja Village, and they look up to a Greninja that has a striking resemblance to Ash Greninja. 75. Greninja is Ash's only starter Pokemon that he's ever released. 76. Pikachu destroyed Dawn's bike just like it destroyed Misty and May's. 77. Dawn's catchphrase is No need to worry. 78. Dawn earned Piplup's trust after protecting it from a swarm of Ariados. 79. This may be my favorite fact out of this 100. Dawn, whose Japanese name is Hikari, and Zoe, whose Japanese name is Nozomi, are named after 2 Japanese bullet trains. In real life, the Nozomi train runs faster than the Hikari train, which is meant to symbolize how Zoe is always one step ahead in terms of their progress as a coordinator. 80. Dawn has a fear of Plusle and Minun. 81. Dawn's nickname Dee Dee stands for Diamond Dandruff, which stems back from an incident in her childhood when Plusle and Minun electrified her hair so it looked like it had diamond dandruff in it. 82. Dawn returned in the Best Wishes series for 9 episodes. She stayed at Cynthia's villa with Ash and friends before leaving to compete in the Wallace Cup in the Johto region. 83. Ash was originally supposed to meet Goh and Chloe way earlier than he did in Pokémon Journeys. In episode 1 of Journeys, Ash planned to go to Professor Oak's Pokémon camp, but in classic Ash fashion, he overslept. Meanwhile, Goh and Chloe did attend the camp and they even saw Mew. 84. Goh has the most Pokemon out of any of Ash's friends. 85. The English opening theme for Pokémon Journeys, The Journey Starts Today by Walk Off the Earth, is the first English opening to not have the word Pokemon in it at any point. 86. Dragonite is the first pseudo-Legendary Pokemon that Ash ever caught. Of course, Goodra was his first pseudo-Legendary overall, but he didn't catch it in its final form like he did with Dragonite. 87. Farfetch'd is Ash's first regional variant that he's ever caught. 88. Pokémon Journeys episode 26 was the first episode to ever be split into 2 different parts, and to this day, I still have no idea what happened in either of them. 89. Goh has the Pokemon Go app on his phone, or at the very least, he has an app that looks very similar to Pokemon Go. 90. When Ash jumped in between Mew and Mewtwo's attacks in the first movie, he didn't actually die. Instead, he was petrified by stone, as confirmed by Takeshi Shudo, the writer of the first movie. 91. The third Pokemon movie, Spell of the Unknown Entei, is the only movie without a legendary Pokemon in it. Of course, there is an Entei that's featured heavily throughout, but this wasn't an actual legendary Pokemon. It was only an illusion created by Unknown. 92. The 14th movie is the only one to have multiple versions. Although they each carry the same plot, White Victini and Zekrom and Black Victini and Reshiram had several differences throughout the movie, such as which Pokemon appeared at certain points, which Pokemon were shiny, and of course, which legendary Pokemon was featured. 93. Pikachu spoke for the first time in I Choose You, when it shocked everyone by speaking in human language after Ash was seemingly killed by Marshadow. 94. The 8th Pokemon movie, Lucario and the Mystery of Mew, introduced the concept of aura into the Pokemon anime. This concept returned in the Diamond and Pearl series, as well as in Pokemon Journeys once Ash caught his Riolu. 95. Volcanion and the Mechanical Marvel was the last movie to take place in the same continuity as the regular anime. After that point, movies were taking place in a separate continuity. 96. Pokemon the movie Coco will be the first movie to be released outside of July in Japan. 97. Tracy was the first of Ash's friends to be a totally original anime character and not be based off anyone in the games. According to Bulbapedia, where I got most of the information for these facts, Tracy was the first anime original friend of Ash's, and Goh was the second. That being said, Max didn't really have a direct counterpart in any of the games, but Bulbapedia says that he may have been based on the School Kid trainer artwork from Ruby and Sapphire. 98. Tracy traveled with Ash and Misty, mainly because they knew Professor Oak. Eventually, Tracy got to meet his hero and even became Professor Oak's assistant. 99. Tracy Sketchit is the only one of Ash's friends to have a confirmed last name. 100. That's right, we made it to the end, and we're ending with quite the fact. Tracy was created specifically to replace Brock. According to former Pokemon anime director and storyboard artist Matsumitsu Hidaka, Tracy was created to replace Brock because they realized that once the anime was going to go global, there was a chance that people would view Brock as a racist stereotype because of his eyes. So they created Tracy, who took the place of a tall, white, Anglo-looking character, just to be on the safe side. Later, they realized that Brock didn't really offend anyone, so they got rid of Tracy and put Brock back in the group with Ash and Misty. And there you have it, 100 Pokemon facts. Like I said at the start of this video, if you want to follow along with even more facts, head on over to my Twitter, EliteTrainerM, and see each and every Pokefact of the day. I'll link my Twitter account in the description. Make sure to give this video a like, leave a comment telling me what your favorite fact was, or if you learned anything new in this video, and subscribe to catch all of my future videos. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.